I don't know why every time I open these, I'd be scared. Welcome back, guys, to my channel. Did you miss me? I've been gone for like 6, 7 months. So today I want to do a little catch up in the future of the channel and also talk about my book goals for 2026. So grab your bevy. I have mine cherry limeade by Poppy. It's my second time having it. And I think now I'm a fan of that flavor, okay? I'm more of an Olipop girl, but every once in a while, Poppy, the flavors, I be liking the flavors, okay? So yeah, let's get into the channel and why I started it and then just like disappear. Let's start there, okay? So a year ago, literally it's 2026. That's crazy. Yeah, literally a year ago, I started this YouTube channel because the previous year from that in the fall, I had started my TikTok channel. I wanted a space to just talk all about books. And so I started my channel and it was great. It was fine. Then they were like, TikTok's going away. Everything is like, it's gone. And you got several days and it's going to be over, basically, right? So I was like, well, I just started this channel on TikTok for reading. That's unfortunate. But I'm like, you know what? Even though YouTube is different space than TikTok, and I really enjoy short form content creation, I was like, let me go ahead and create this YouTube channel as a backup. So that's what I did a year ago. I put out that newbie booktube challenge questionnaire, thing, put that out there. And I, after that, did a few videos, but my mind was still on the short form content because then, TikTok didn't go away. It's still here. So yeah, I kind of just like left the channel. And then I came back like 6, 7 months ago and did like a mid-year tag thing. I was like, I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be here, guys. And yeah, here we are in January 2026, and I haven't. But that's all going to change this year. And this goes into my 2026 book. I keep saying book related book goals, bookish goals. Like, I don't even know what to call it. My book goals. Let's just say my book goals. But so yeah, so that goes into one of my goals. So one of my goals, I have 5 of them for the year related around books and reading and everything like that. So the number one is to post on YouTube. Yes, yes, I want to post on YouTube. Because sometimes, I realize I do be yapping. So not to say you can't do longer videos on TikTok, but I just was like, you know what? I actually do want to create longer form content on books, and I love YouTube so much. Like, that's where I watch a lot of my content is YouTube. Like, I treat it like my TV basically most of the times. So yes, so I was like, let me not do too much. I gotta put attainable goals that are realistic. So my goal is 2 YouTube videos a month, and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? So look forward to that. I will be doing that, and this is the first one of the month. I mean, yes, the month is like we almost over, but it still counts. I'll have this one and I'll have another video for you next week. So I'm starting off the year strong, and I will continue posting minimum 2 videos on YouTube a month. So that's like my number one goal. My other one, of course, is the yearly, how many books you're going to read. And honestly, I was like, I don't want the pressure, I just want to read to have fun, escape, and not even worry about it. Like, I read. So I'm going to read a lot of books. But one of the things that I love to, like, I love a good challenge. And the books challenge is just like an easy one because I do love to read. And it is very satisfying to challenge yourself on how many books to read and reaching it. So last year, my goal was 60 books and I read 62. Literally thought I was going to make it because I was starting to go into like a reading slump, but I went over. Okay. So it always comes together. It always comes together. So I was like, you know what? New challenge. I was at 50 books for a little while, then I finally went to 60. This year we're just gonna go right for it. I'm going for 75 books this year. Like, I'm gonna read 75 books. This one is truly a challenge because I feel like like I said, the past couple years I did 50 and 60. Like, the way that I normally like my cadence of reading books, I actually like it's a little challenge, but it's not too much. Like, it's kind of easily done. 75, I don't know. 75 is kind of a challenge. So you're going to have to follow me. I'm going to be posting throughout the year, of course, me trying to reach that goal. So that will be the big challenge as well. Then my third goal is I finally have a book club, guys. I started my own book club and we started like late 2024 and then 2025 my goal was like, okay, I want to plan at least 4 book club meetups and I ended up doing 5 and also had like a book exchange. Like it was so fun. Like I can't believe I finally found like people that want to talk about books, okay? So that was exciting. This year we're even more people like at it. Like it's kind of great. I'm like, we are growing. So I'm like, okay, challenge. I want to hold at least 8 book club meetings. Now, people, we be busy and like trying to coordinate be sometimes challenging, but I'm gonna make it happen. We're gonna have 8 book club meetings for sure. Okay. And then kind of coinciding with that, my fourth goal is last year I did it it was like my birthday, but I made it like my book club trip. So my book club, we went on a little trip to New York and went to some of like the bookstores there and like a romance bookstore, and it was so much fun. And I'm like, yeah, we got to do that again. So my plan is to plan another weekend getaway with my book club in the summer. And there's more people that have joined. So I'm like, they may want to come or they may not. I don't know. So it's like even bigger. So that will be exciting. So that's my fourth goal. And then my last goal relating to around books and everything is my reading journal. Okay, so I did a reading journal last year. Um, and yeah, I had to try hopes because I do love a good journal, scrapbooking, junk journaling, all the things. But I honestly never had the desire to pick it up. I really was more focused on Fable and Goodreads. So I was like, oops, didn't really do too much with that one. Kind of fell off like halfway through the year or like even before halfway. I feel like by the spring I was kind of over it. But I want to try it one more time and see if I like find my own kind of style, because you watch a lot of videos and you're like, oh, I want to try it out, it seems cool, but then in reality it doesn't really work for you. That's kind of how it was, I think. So I'm gonna find how it can work for me. And yeah, so I gotta figure that out, but I want to try to maintain a reading journal like throughout the year. So look forward to probably a video on that too. But yeah, those are my 5 book related goals for this year. And I'm trying to think, oh, I could go a little bit more in depth to like my 75 books. I kind of like put little parameters because my top genres, I don't know if I've ever talked about my top genres on this channel, but my top genres is like romance and like romantasy. Those are like my top genres, and lately I've been doing more like mystery thriller. So I do have that in like my top 3 genres that I read. And then I'll throw in some other ones. Like I'll read some nonfiction memoirs. I'll read like I'm trying to think what other genre am I missing? Fantasy. I already did I say that already? But anyway, I will read a wide range for the most part, like one book at least from a certain category. But my main like tops is like romance, romantasy, and like thriller stuff, right? So I'm trying to like diversify even more like my reading, which I think will also help keep me out of reading slumps and keeping up my reading pace to reach the 75 book goal. So my plan is to read a significant amount more of mystery thrillers because we mainly read that in my book club, which has got me back into that lane because I've never been like into it high level, but I would read more like back in the day. So I'm trying to bring that back. So I want to read a high level amount of thrillers. I want that to kind of be more towards the top than the romance, if that makes sense. Like it's usually romance, romantasy, then thriller and fiction, and nonfiction. I feel like is how they break down. But anyway, I want to read so much more thrillers. I also want to focus on more I'm trying to remember because I did this video on TikTok. I'll be posting a little more frequently, like more real time on TikTok. So you should definitely follow me there. It's the same as my name here, Kaylin Reads. So, but yeah, I did like a more talk about that too. So I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, like what are all the genres I said? I thought I wrote it down, but I can't find that paper. So I'm gonna rewatch that video back and then make sure to write it down. But yeah, I think I said thrillers. Oh, that's what it was. I really want to read 2 classics, which is crazy. I've tried to read classics throughout the years, and I have read some like when you're forced to, in school and stuff, but I want to read it like I choose to read it. So I want to read at least two classics. Yeah, that's I think my main like breakdown, like more thrillers, some classics. And if I'm forgetting anything, like I said, go watch that video because I said it in there too. But yeah, that is my plan for 2026. Let me know in the comments what your plans are for 2026. If you're doing a reading goal, you're not. And yeah, let me know what type of books you like to read. Let me know what type of content you like to watch so I can also give those videos for you this year. Because, like I said, I will be on this channel. Okay. So look forward to that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, make sure to subscribe, please, and hit that notification button.